pre-hunt interview with the newly activated Ryan Merkel.
Or Merc the Tank.
Or Merc the Tank on Instagram. Go and give him a follow. Newest active member of the patrol. This is prior to his first hunt. What are you expecting out of this?
A lot of deer. I hope we can find Bigfoot, but I'm probably going to find a lot of deer.
Yeah, we are known to find a lot of deer out there, or not deer. We don't know.
It could be skinwalkers.
Could be skinwalkers.
Never know.
Exactly. So, are you excited?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited.
All right, folks. We'll hit them up with the post interview.
You should do the. See y'all next time.
Woo! Woo!
We're not really getting anything, Mitch.
Gotta wait a minute and just be quiet.
Why don't we just knock on the trees? Isn't that how they communicate?
Through knocks and howls they can, but you gotta give it a minute in between each one. You gotta wait for a response. It's not like they're immediately gonna talk back to you.
We should try knocking.
We don't have a stick to knock, really, but
We can find a stick.
yeah. The moon's crazy. So that's why we stopped here to take pictures for the gram in the first place. It's crazy. It's a clear night and that moon is insane.
That moon does look scary, though.
That's the moon of a night where you'd find Bigfoot if I had to tell you one. Who knows?
I wonder if he's more active on certain moon phases.
You know?
It is a full
That'd be a
moon,
good
though.
thing to
That's
investigate.
when a lot of paranormal stuff happens, where I've heard
I
from.
mean, yesterday my mom said was a full moon.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yep. Let's keep riding.
Alright.
The plan is to like stay here for like 20 minutes on a timer, do some knocks, do some howls, and see if we have any results from that. All right, now wait. Everybody quiet. Do another set of 3. Oh! Change it up a little bit. See, I mean, because when he yelled at us the one time, he was more raspy.
I said we check both out. Check this one
Well,
out.
I'll hold here if you guys want to look back there, but I want to go to the other one too.
Let's go. Come on.
We'll all go. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
All right. Give the holler if anything
Just
happens.
running.
Yeah,
Take off.
that's kind of like the universal call of,
Hobbling.
yeah. Good luck, boys.
It's too cold.
Woo! Woo!
So I heard a legit knock, I think right about that way. Usually where I'm standing when I get my tingle feeling. And that was before Merkel started the wood knocks.
looking from an
It
animal.
was like, it sounded like something hit a tree with a branch or something. But other than that, and then obviously the whoop we heard.
There is a very clear whoop from the direction of this road in which we're traveling right now. That was, I guess, technically south of that cemetery is what no, it'd be north. Yeah, so north, so like really right where we're driving right now if we pay close enough attention. But it was like a very whoop. That wasn't so howl-like as it was like a whoop. Almost owl-like, but that very, like, it wasn't like the owls that I've heard out here. So take that as you will.
Really off in the distance. So I don't know how far he is.
It's a teddy bear. Probably a black bear.
I mean,
I don't know. I see something shining over there.
you see eye shine?
Some. Here, look in here. No, just one away. What's that? See in the bush. Right?
That doesn't look like an animal necessarily.
Mm-mm.
Just a can or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, he says he hears something. Oh! That's not Bigfoot, that's Merkel. Ooh! Nothing. Ooh! Wasn't a wood knock, but I don't think we're getting anything up in here. Just a lot of wind. Well, on to the next spot. You know, we don't like liars, Merkel.
I'm not lying. I swear to God, it came from down there. Go down there. Because I'm investigating. I hear like a whoop, and I ran. And I don't know what it was, but I heard something. And I hurt my leg pretty bad.
Yeah, you did run right into it.
want you to shake that.
I was just running. I didn't care. I was just getting out
You
of there.
ran right into a thorn bush.
I know. I hurt my
Thorn
knee.
thistle. But Sam, you hear anything? I didn't hear anything.
I didn't.
It was down, way down there.
Tell him, Sam.
No, man, you have to go all the way down there because I was down really far.
Well, there very well could be a bear down there.
Zebedee.
Is that the noise bears make?
I don't know. Black bears are kind of quiet. Shh. Let's see if he growls back.
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't hear anything. Whoop!
Miss, look at my hand. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you're shaking.
I know,
It
exactly.
is pretty cold. If there's something down there that'll hurt you, why are you going back down there?
It's because he's a liar.
So we found like a skull on a stick out here. I'm not sure what skull it is. I can't tell from the truck here, but I'm sure they're getting close-ups. Very weird to just have that on a stick like that. I always feel like we should leave it. Maybe it's someone's ritual thing or something. I don't know.
Take it?
I think for our own luck and sake, we should leave it. What kind of skull is it? Can you tell what animal it is? Or if it's
not a dog or anything.
Is it a human? Or is it a deer? Well, it's not a human, obviously. That'd be...
It's probably like a
definitely
deer. It's got all the flat teeth.
Yeah, I'd leave it. It's obviously purposely placed there. I wouldn't touch it. Any ideas, Caleb?
No. If I would think, I'd just say some crazy lunatic or Bigfoot. So,
Alright.
I don't know.
Just gonna leave that. Probably the best thing we could have done all night. And we're gonna keep going to our spots and, you know, being the namesake of the series, being live on patrol.
Ooh, what the heck?
Throw my skin. Don't stop that. You guys don't hear that? What? With the dogs, there's another roar. So we're in one of the hot spots, and there's a pack of dogs going nuts in the woods, probably at someone's house down the road here.
They haven't stopped.
But they literally haven't stopped since we've been here. And oh,
Try to calm down.
I mean, there's something coming from this way too. You hear like a whoop 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 this way, and then you hear the dogs react from that way. Whoop! Like, and every now and then there's like a raspy with the dogs. Whoop! Whoop! There's something right that way that keeps whooping with the dogs. Whoop! Dogs are still going nuts. All right. So after 2 nights of hunting, and you got pretty freaked out at one point,
Yeah,
at
I know.
least. But overall, what's your thoughts?
This has been pretty fun. For my first time, pretty fun. Hearing a lot of noises.
Yeah.
It's been pretty fun.
I mean, that's a lot of what we've seen so far as a patrol. It's a lot of noises, a lot of like, what was that? But not necessarily a lot of actual seeing things, which can be hard for some people. But like, obviously, we have some evidence that's like, okay, what is that? And others that's like, y'all are stretching it for entertainment of you, the audience. But
I mean, that when we went to the second location, that's when I started freaking out
mhm.
with the dogs barking nonstop, and then we heard something coming from.
Oh, yeah.
Coming from the woods.
For sure. I mean, what's your opinion on the possibility of the Sasquatch being out here?
I think as being on the trip, I think my belief in him is starting to go up.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
Here.
obviously that tends to happen when we
Yeah.
take people out. But
Hearing all these noises and stuff, like You think it could be something, then it can't be.
The way we try to do it was we find the most logic. Like, we look at it as not trying to, like, we think of every other thing that's not Bigfoot before we come to the conclusion that that's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And, I mean, yeah, you've been cool. You've been really, you've brought some energy to us that we've kind of been lacking. And your ability, your will to just run off into the tree line, that we like that.
That's what I keep doing. That's what I did at the first location. That's where I heard the noise, and I booked it.
Yeah.
I was gone.
Even right into the thorn bushes.
I know. I just ran right through the thing.
Well, I mean, there you go, guys. Ryan Merkel, newest member of the ACBP active roster, post pending. And yeah, any final comments?
I'd recommend joining. Really fun.
You heard it here, folks. ACBP, we're legit.
Sasquatch out.
Just pulled up at hotspot number 1.
We just heard a tree.
Yeah,
There's dead trees.
there's lots of wind going on, so I don't think we can attribute any trees swaying to Sasquatch
It's
tonight.
about the darkest we've seen it here.
It is very dark. There's no moon, stars, or nothing.
Keep your flashlight pointed in this way since we heard it that way.
I could barely see the car like 5 feet away.
Yeah. This is the side we usually have the stuff responding on.
One person shining this way, one person shining that way. Just so we
Have full coverage.
have
I have the worst one.
That's fine.
I have one of the
Here,
worst.
Gavin, shine this way, back behind us. Please, Mitch is this way. Just in case.
I'm shivering like a madman.
It is oddly cold tonight, after it not being very cold at all week. Yeah. I guess I could start do some calls. Yeah. That sounded like a very creaky old door.
What is that way?
Yeah, it's definitely this side of the woods.
That way.
No, that's a freaking deer.
Yeah.
You think?
That's gotta be a deer.
I know.
It's kind of sounded like an elk call.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a deer. Whether a fawn, doe, or buck. Hoping not a buck.
Yeah, hopefully a buck doesn't come charging out at us.
Oh, I just sit here. Oh, it's cold.
Wind's really picking up. Oh my goodness. It is very gusty.
There are dogs barking that distance as well.
I sworn I saw eye shine for a split second.
So we got a knock off in the trees over here. There's a lot of trees cracking, but we just got a very distinct like knock off over here. I mean, it does appear that there's deer in here or some form of dog, but
There's deer that direction. then sound like either some sort of like animal or person in that direction.
Or a person.
I don't know.
I mean, it was loud cracks, so
Yeah, someone's walking through the woods.
don't rule it out.
Well, there's another buck. He's having stuff on some sticks.
It's off in this direction in the woods right here. We're at our second hotspot graveyard, where I saw the rock thrown back in, I believe it was August. It wasn't like it just arced through the woods. So, I mean, so it's this side of the road here, and then off to our right side of the cemetery. So, like, I mean, this is the alleged area where he is, the land between the two cemeteries. Got a hole. I'm gonna keep filming around here, but yeah, I'll make my way in there. Yeah, land in between the two cemeteries is where you'll find the Adams County Sasquatches, or so the experts say. The wind, the overflying jets definitely haven't helped tonight. Alright, guess I'll stay with the group. That'd be the smart thing to do. Like all the horror movies, don't split up, even though they always do. Heard what might have been either a deer or fox cry from the side. Not quite sure what it could have been though. Didn't sound Sasquatch-like, but oddly enough, the frickin' bird and frickin' coyote calls, like I said in the earlier clip, they've been working to get reactions from the woods better than the Sasquatch calls have.